Aloha and welcome to Tantrumhouse Studio 808. I'm Psychic Larry and this is the BLOC video for the second half of May 2024. This video is sponsored in part by Dr. Plutonium Games. Their game All Hoomanz Are Dead is coming to Kickstarter on May 31st. We'll be talking about that one in a little bit. Coming to Kickstarter on May 21st is How to Save a World by Burnt Island Games. How to Save a World is for 2 to 4 players and will play in about 60 to 90 minutes. How to Save a World is a worker placement game with hand building and resource management. Each turn you assign workers to perform critical tasks or spend action cards to help advance your goals. At the end of each round, the projects will be assessed and the asteroid will move ever closer. Also coming to Kickstarter on May 21st is Rebirth by Mighty Boards. Rebirth is for 2 to 4 players and will play in 45 to 60 minutes. Rebirth is a new tile laying game from Reiner Knizia. The game revitalizes this classic genre by combining Knizia's elegant mechanics with Mighty Boards' evocative world building. The result is a Eurogame with smooth gameplay, set in a lush and hopeful future. Coming to GameFound on May 21st is Ironwood by Mindclash Games. Ironwood is for 1 to 2 players and will play in about 30 to 60 minutes. Ironwood is a rules-light, highly asymmetric, card-driven tactical game. Each round, you and your opponent alternate playing a total of 3 of your faction-specific cards for their action effects. You'll play as either the commander of the Ironclad or as the chieftain of the Woodwalkers, each with their own unique goals to win the game. Coming to GameFound on May 22nd is Degenesis Clan Wars by Simon. Degenesis is for 2 to 5 players and will play in about 90 minutes. Degenesis Clan Wars is an asymmetric, semi-cooperative tactical scale skirmish war game in which one player embodies the hostile who controls the swarms of cockroaches and clanners ready to tear the Protectorate and its citizens to shreds, while everyone else takes on the role of individual cult members, powerful, iconic figures ready to tip the balance of the clan wars in their favor. Coming to Kickstarter on May 28th is Dabba Walla by Queen Games. Dabba Walla is for 2 to 4 players and will play in about 30 to 45 minutes. Dabba Walla consists of 2 phases, the pickup phase and the delivery phase. In the pickup phase, you take turns moving through Mumbai to collect Dabba cards, which represent polyomino squares, which you must place on your cart, stacking tiles higher and higher. After everyone has placed 15 tiles in their cart, it's time to deliver the lunches. Score points based on the dabbas delivered and remaining chai tiles. Then whoever's collected the most tips wins. Coming to Kickstarter on May 28th is Terraria the Board Game by Paperfort Games and Relogic. Terraria the board game is for 1 to 4 players and will play in about 90 to 120 minutes. Terraria, the board game, is a cooperative adventure game for 1 to 4 players. Whether you're a novice Terrarian or a longtime fan of the video game, you can now experience Relogic's magnum opus on your tabletop, solo or with friends. With simple deck building at its heart and a flexible action point system, choose your own playstyle and create memorable moments as you dig, fight, explore, and build in a thrilling sandbox world. Finally, coming to Kickstarter on May 31st is All Hoomanz Are Dead by our sponsors for this video, Dr. Plutonium Games. This game is for 1 to 5 players and will play in about 60 to 120 minutes. All Hoomanz Are Dead is a cooperative dungeon crawling adventure board game where each player plays as a cybernetically enhanced animal against a common enemy called Simon, the ultimate artificial intelligence. The game's objective is to stop Simon before time runs out, which requires players to cooperate, gain skills, and equip the best weapons found throughout the game. The game is filled with tension, action, and adventure as the board gets revealed piece by piece, each step bringing a surprise consequence. Fight monsters, gather treasures, survive random events, but at all costs, avoid allowing Simon to take over the world. So those are the games coming to crowdfunding this last half of May 2024. Thanks again to our sponsor, Dr. Plutonium Games. Check out their game, All Humans Are Dead, coming to Kickstarter on May 31st. And as always, let me know which games you are excited about in the comments and if I've missed any of your favorites. And until next time, aloha!